My business failed, and financially, it took me down with it. And right now, I want to dive into what happened, how it happened, how I went from having a significantly successful business to one that failed like that. Most importantly, I want to go through the 4 things I should have done to be able to prevent it. If I would have just done these 4 things, it wouldn't have happened. And knowing these 4 things has prevented it from happening again. It's helped me build multiple 7- and 8-figure businesses and even have successful exits, the same as it can help protect you as well. So let's start from the beginning. I owned a successful mortgage company, blood, sweat, tears to build it up to a 7-figure level. And then overnight, the mortgage crisis occurred. And just like that, my business was over. You see, I worked within a segment of the industry that didn't exist after the mortgage crisis. So I went from having massive success to massive failure. I shut down the office. I had to lay off employees. I defaulted on my business debts. But like a lot of entrepreneurs, I personally guaranteed those business debts. I gave the lender the permission to come after my personal assets. And that's what they did. They got judgments against me. They came and literally cleaned out my bank account. One day, I had money there. The next day, it was negative because all my checks bounced because they came in overnight and swooped out every dollar that was there. Then to make things even worse, a lot of those debts reported on my personal credit report. So all my existing credit card limits went from where they were to exactly what I owed, which plummeted my credit scores. So what happened was now I had no money, no credit, horrible credit, and I'm trying to rebuild my life, which was a massive struggle. Here's the worst part. Decades later, I was still suffering from all this. I was trying to get SBA loans for new businesses that I'd established, and the old debts from the old businesses still showed up on the credit reports like LexisNexis lenders were using and still had to be paid off. So decades later, I was still paying off and paying the price from those losses. And it all could have been prevented if I just would have done 4 different things. So what should you be doing different? And what should I have done different that I'm doing now successfully? Number 1, build your business credit. Look, business credit is essential to your business for so many reasons. First of all, by building business credit, you can avoid personal guarantees. You can avoid personal credit checks. You literally create an asset for your business where your business can fund itself without needing you as a signer on all the business debt you're taking on. Plus, you can get really high limit accounts, even if you have challenge credit, even if you're a new business, even if you've struggled to get financing before. And if you can easily get financing, then business credit helps give you an extra layer of protection and helps you get more money at better terms as well. Lesson number 2, stop providing personal guarantees. Look, when you build your business credit, more and more credit and financing becomes available to you without needing to provide a personal guarantee. This lets you strategically use personal guarantees when you want to, like for SBA loans, but not use them when you don't have to, like high limit credit cards with Visa, MasterCard, retailers, fuel cards, even a lot of other kind of loans and credit lines. Lesson number 3, do a SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Look, I had done many SWOT analysis in the past before this happened. The problem was I didn't really respect the threat that was out there. Even though I'd identified potential threats, I really didn't take them seriously enough to protect myself from them happening. So do a SWOT analysis and be honest with yourself of the threats that you could potentially face, the things that could come up, and what you're really doing to protect yourself if any of those things actually occur. And lesson number 4, really important. Stop letting your business debtors report on your personal credit reports. I would have been fine through this. I had really high limits on my consumer credit cards. I had tons of available credit. But the problem is the minute those business debts reported on my consumer credit reports, all that went away instantaneously. And it could have been avoided. All I had to do was make sure the business debtors didn't report my payments on my personal credit reports. Credit cards like Capital One Spark Card are really risky. Because what happens is they report on your business credit reports and they tout that they help you build business credit, but they report on your consumer credit reports as well. And if you ever default on that, it takes down your business credit and your consumer credit at exactly the same time. So before you get a loan, a credit line, or a business credit card, ask the credit issuer or the lender, who do you report to? And if they report the payments to the consumer credit reporting agencies, you really should have a second guess about even thinking about getting that kind of capital to grow your business. Avoid these 4 mistakes. As Warren Buffett once said, one of my favorite quotes, it's good to learn from your mistakes, but it's better to learn from the mistakes of others. Learn from my mistakes. Do these 4 things to protect yourself, to build a healthy and successful business. And if anything does happen that's unexpected, you are prepared and financially safe and secure at the same time. If you want to learn more about building your business credit, grab our free guide at creditsuite.com/EIN. And if you want to learn more about getting money to grow your business, check us out at creditsuite.com/console, where we'll spend time with you. We'll talk about what's getting denied, how you can get approved, tips and tactics to build your business credit. Heck, we'll even tell you all the financing you can qualify for right now.